Hey, how's it going everyone? I hope you're all having a nice day so far. Welcome back once again to another package opening. Now, if you're new to this series, it's essentially, of course it's a package opening, but this is where we open Crucible Quartermaster bounties, which as you can tell, they're really easy to do. There's 50 kills with hand cannons, 50 kills with pulse rifles, and 25 with heavy weapons and special weapons and such. It's really easy stuff, and the rewards you can get from them are Trials of Osiris weapons, Iron Banner weapons, and just regular Crucible weapons, but there's a lot of weapons you can get, and I'm really interested in what I get this week, but I want to add a little twist with it, and I want you guys to help me. A lot of you have been saying in previous bounty openings, when I receive these weapons, I should just jump into Crucible with some of the better ones, just to try them out and also show the gameplay. So what I want you guys to do is, as I'm opening these, choosing only the weapons I get from this week's bounties. You guys decide which 3 weapons I use. Of course, primary, special, and heavy, and either the most commented setup or just the most thumbs up a comment gets that you guys want to see me use a certain loadout of guns, then I'll use that and I'll make a video about that. So essentially, you guys get to pick what guns and what loadout I use, and remember, these guns can only be from these bounties, so as I open them, you guys tell me what I should use. So I think as always, we'd get the Shaxx one out of the way first, and yes, I'm not really going to a specific location for this time only, because last time you guys were quite livid with me of how many Crucible packages I missed out on. And I'm very sorry for that. I honestly didn't realise until afterwards. I was like, oh, okay, I've messed up now. So our first item is a Unending Deluge. These things are quite common, dropping from the Crucible, and some of them are honestly pretty decent rolls, but this one isn't that great a roll compared to the ones that are usually dropped. But once again, that's also an option. If you guys want me to use that, then I have no choice. And onto the weapon bounties now. I think let's go with Fusion Rifles first. What do we get from Fusion Rifle? We get a 77 Wizard. Let's hand in another one while we're at it as well. Let's go with sidearms as well. So we get an Iron Reef and also a 77 Wizard. Let's check out the 77 Wizard first. We have Last Resort, Lightweight, Hand-Laid Stock, Accelerated Coils, Performance Bonus, and I don't think... oh, it's got a Sure Shot. I don't think that's the best roll, of course. It's not too bad though. I love Performance Bonus as a perk. And let's also check out this Iron Reef. Speed Reload, Quick Draw, Reinforced Barrel, Spray and Play, and Crowd Control. Not too bad once again, but I'm not really a big fan of the last 3 perks. Although I'm not really an expert on sidearms, so I might be wrong. Let's next go with Pulse Rifles and see what we get. We get a Spare Change. That's one we've not seen very often. Okay, what do we get from this one? Glass Half Full, Lightweight, Brace Frame, Injection Mold, and Secret Round. I do not like Secret Rounds. Well, I think not many people like Secret Round at all. It's just useless. Interesting though. Interesting choice. A Spare Change. I don't know how many viewers of mine live in the UK, but right now it is hot. It is so damn hot. I'm sweating. Although my American friends are making fun of me, saying we're basically just babies about it. But if I'm sweating, I'm sweating. It's hot, okay? It's hot. What do we go for next? Let's go for shotguns next. What do we get? We got the next big thing. I really hope I don't get awful weapons throughout the whole thing, because if I get the worst setup possible, you guys can just tell me to use it. What is this? Single point sling, perfect balance, hand-laid stock. Look at that stability on a shotgun. Rangefinder and Last Resort. So rangefinder and field choker is the only positive things out of this. Last 3, we've got Sniper Rifle, Heavy, and Hand Cannons. Let's go hand cannons first. What do we get? We get an Eyes Luna. Okay, let's check. I'm interested to see the roll on this, because I'm usually quite lucky with hand cannon rolls. Okay, we get Icarus, hand loaded, reinforced barrel, high caliber rounds, and spray and play. That's not so bad. I honestly, and short shot, along with short shot as well. I honestly thought it would be a much worse roll than that. That's not that bad. Last 2 bounties, let's hand them in quick. Let's go with heavy weapons first. Steel Oracle and also the sniper rifle. What do we get? We get a 2020 AMR 7. So not a great sniper rifle probably. Steel Oracle. We have cluster bomb, perfect balance, heavy payload, field scouts, tripods, and we do not have hard launch. That's a shame. And what do we get with this 2020 AMR 7? What do we have here? Hot swap, armor piercing rounds, snapshot, small bore, and underdog. What scopes do we get? We have eagle eye, short gaze, and ambush. Okay, I was not keeping an eye on my Crucible levels, so I'm pretty sure I didn't overlap. But if I did overlap, I'm so sorry. What are you going to give me, Shaxx? What are you going to give me? You're going to give me a rapier, hidden hand, high caliber rounds, casket mag, small bore, and crowd control. Not so bad. I don't really like the magazine size, only 13, but casket mag does put that up. I've really not used this scout rifle in specific for I think since year 1. Either way, that's all the bounties handed in so far on my Titan. So far not good really, but hopefully our luck will get a bit better. I sure hope so as well if you guys are picking my loadout. So let's switch to the second character, see what we get on there. I'll see you guys in a second. Here we are guys, on our Warlock now, looking very looking very royal. Aside from this thing sticking out my head. Oh, well there guys, here are the bounties we have. We have quite a lot of them on this character for some reason. They overlapped again because my whole schedule is just completely messed up at the moment. So some characters I might have more bounties on than others. Let's get the Shaxx ones out of the way first of all, which is the... Okay, so we get the exotic that essentially helps you track with rocket launchers. That's an interesting one. And also the other Shaxx bounty, which we have the Hexcaster. What do we get from this Hexcaster? We have Spray and Play, Perfect Balance, Injection Mold, Small Bore, and Outlaw. And Sure Shot as well. Is it that important to see Sure Shot and stuff on like auto rifles and such? I've only cared for it ever on hand cannons and that's about it. You guys let me know if it's even that important. Okay, onto the weapon bounties. Let's go, I think let's go with shotguns first. And then, oh, we got the next big thing again. You're joking. Okay, and also let's go with hand cannons at the same time. Why not? We get a Heli. So let's take this shotgun first. What do we get this interesting one? We got hand-loaded, flared magwell, rifled barrel, rangefinder, and danger close. Much better roll than the last one on the previous character because that was terrible. At least this one has some range. And what do we get with the Heli? What do we have here? We have rangefinder, reinforced barrel, and mulligan or rescue mag as lightweight as well. Do we have Sure Shot as well? We do not have Sure Shot, we have True Sight. And it really isn't that bad of a roll, but this, I mean, they've been sold so much in recent weeks, so if you don't have a God roll one already, I mean, and it's not a bad roll either. Let's move on to sniper rifles now. What do we get with snipers? We have the one I cannot pronounce. Oh, I don't know. We have Firefly, Speed Reload, Injection Mold, Oiled Frame, and Last Resort. What scopes do we get? Sight Sis, Sight Seas, I don't know. Long View, and Taxes. That's just a complete mess of perks right there. Let's move on to the Pulse Rifles next. What do we get here? We have a Near Wind's Mercy. I really rate the Near Wind's Mercy. I really like the gun. We have Third Eye, Lightweight, Brace Frame, Oiled Frame, a lot of frames, and Life Support. In recent weeks, I've really discovered how important Life Support is with a fusion rifle. It is just so good. Probably pretty decent as well on a Pulse Rifle. I've not really used it before on a Pulse Rifle, but I assume when it does kick in, it feels a bit like a Red Death. Quite solid. It could be a lot worse. Last 3 bounties here. Let's go with heavy weapons. We have a Ruin Wake, not a bad LMG. Rangefinder, skip rounds, oiled frame, rifled barrel, life support once again, and smart drift, control, and soft ballistics as well. Perks and guns I've been getting in general have been pretty bad so far. I don't know if you guys are disagreeing with me or agree with that, but I think it's going pretty terrible at the moment. Which is bad for me because you guys have to pick my loadout with these weapons at the end of the video. Let's go with the fusion rifle next. We have a Panther Ray, my favorite fusion rifle. Let's check out the perks on this one. I'm getting Last Resort on almost all of these weapons. Have you noticed that? That is mad. Rangefinder, Enhanced Battery, Rifled Barrel, Oiled Frame, and of course Last Resort. I think I keep getting Last Resort because the game's trying to tell me to do more Trials of Osiris videos, and they will be returning very soon, I promise you that. You guys will see more fails than ever very soon. Let's move on to the last, I think it's last bounty. Yep, it's our last bounty of the Warlock. It's a sidearm, which is the... Oh, I forgot my slots are full. Hold on a minute. Okay, I keep thinking I've overlapped my Crucible level. Okay, I've not. I think that is just a fresh level that's just happened now. Yes, it is. No, you're wrong, you absolute tit. We get something wicked. What do we have here? We have... I saw Tripod. Yep, Tripod, Perfect Balance, Javelin, Grenadier, and Life Support again. Last Resort and Life Support has been basically the main theme of this video so far. What was that sidearm? We're going to check. What was it? It was a Havoc Pigeon. Okay. What do we have with this one? We have Speed Reload, Quick Draw, Feather Mag, Partial Refund, and Reactive Reload. That is garbage. Best perk there is Reactive Reload and also Sure Shot. Well, that was the next character done, and as you can see, it's really not looking too great for me. Hopefully our luck will improve going on our Hunter, the last character of course. I'll see you guys in a second. Here we are guys, we are on our Hunter, our final character of these bounties. As you can see, I'm looking very shiny on this one. As much as I hate Hunters, I've got to say they've probably got the best fashion. Our final couple of bounties, as you can see. We're getting this Shaxx one done right away as usual. And to start off, we get a Matador, and what was the other one as well? We have Control as well, so we have a Steel Oracle and also a Matador. So let's see what we have with perks. We have Final Round, Single Point Sling, Injection Mold, Hand-Laid Stock, so I think this line of perks are just not that useful at all. And Fully Auto. Sorry, Full Auto. What sights do we get? We get Compensator, Fuel Choke, and Aggressive Ballistics. Not too great of a roll, to be honest. Moving on to the Steel Oracle. What do we have? We have Grenades and Horseshoes, Quick Draw, Heavy Payload, Snapshot, and Life Support. What have I been saying about life support? It's almost every gun. And we also get hard launch as well. The life support is real right now. How close am I to leveling up Crucible? I'm 4 from leveling up Crucible. Let's start off with the shotguns. We have another Matador, of course. Actually, before we look at the Matador, let's level up Shax, see what he gives us. What are you going to give us, Shax? You're going to give each new day. Okay. The next Matador, we have Rangefinder, Lightweight, Quick Draw, Reinforced Barrel, and Full Auto again, along with Soft Ballistics, Accurized Ballistics, and Linear Compensator. Now, the each new day isn't too bad of a fusion rifle. We have Counterbalance, Small Bore, Enhanced Battery, Underdog, and Battle Runner. Battle Runner is very good. Very good. It's not bad. Not too bad for an each new day. Moving on to our last 6 bounties. What do we have? What should we hand in next? Let's just go with hand cannons. Why not? We get the Finale's Peril. This thing is really decent. Hopefully I'll have some good perks. We have Grenadier to begin with. Lightweight, Casket Mag, High Caliber Rounds, and Relentless Tracker. Do we have... And we have Sure Shot. I think the best perk about that is Sure Shot. I think that is awful. Come on, guys, isn't that terrible? I love the hand cannon as well. It's actually a lot of fun to use. I don't think Deej likes me this week. Let's go fusion rifles next. We have another Bounty Ray. If this thing has life support on it, I swear. Come on. We have Either Storm, Lightweight, Injection Mold, Old Frame, Danger Close. So we don't have life support or Last Resort on it, at least. So that's a bonus. That's actually ending up being a bonus on weapons now. Otherwise, though, it's a pretty bad roll. I feel like I'm having quite an unlucky week with this. Wouldn't you guys say? Moving on to the last 4. Let's go sniper rifles. Why not? We get a Laughing Heart. Really now. A Laughing Heart. I don't think I've used this yet in Crucible. Spray and Play, Life Support. There we go. I think Life Support is on most of these Laughing Heart sniper rifles anyway. Explosive Rounds, Single Point Sling, Brace Frame, Hammer Forged. Very interesting mix. I've not really used the Laughing Heart before, so if you guys do suggest for me to use that, you're going to have to tell me like what perks are best for it and such. Let's go sidearms. Let's go Pulse Rifles as well as sidearms. So we get the Havoc Pigeon and another Nearwend's Mercy. That is interesting. What do we get with the Nearwends? I'm more interested in that. We have Spray and Play, Hand Loaded, Brace Framed, Skip Rounds, and Exhumed. Another sort of revival perk. I think it's slightly better than the last one we got. By the way, both aren't that great, but they have max ability, so max ability plus a pulse rifle, I mean, you're in business. Let's check out the sidearm we got. I think it was a Havoc Pigeon, hopefully. Some decent rolls, and if it is a decent roll, don't worry, I don't delete these things if it's like, if I say it's a bad roll, I don't just get rid of it. If you guys are going to tell me if I'm wrong on a roll, then do tell me. Snapshots, High Caliber Rounds, Appended Magazine, love Appended Magazine, it's so cheesy on the sidearm. Cascade and Crowd Control. If Cascade wasn't Cascade and just some other perk, that would be great. Really love Crowd Control. And we have Fast Draw and Steady Hand. Okay, so a very interesting mix. Our last bounty now, I think, is, yes, it's heavy weapons, so it won't be that exciting, and it's a Ruin Wake once again. So I think this week in general has been pretty terrible, to be honest. If I have missed out on a really good gun and you guys are screaming at me right now, then once again, let me know in the comments. Grenadier, High Caliber Rounds, Old Frame, Small Bore, and Underdog. Come on, cut me some slack. I'm trying out this new thing that you guys get to pick my setup, and the week I do, I get horrible guns. So that's it. That's all the bounties done. All the weapons you guys seen. It's, I think it's been a pretty poor week, to be quite honest. It might be one of my worst weeks yet, if not the worst week yet. Which is kind of bad news for me. What I'm going to do now, guys, is go on all my characters, show all the guns I got, and you guys can comment down below what primary, secondary, and heavy I should be using as a setup. So first we're going to be on the Hunter. I've cleared all my gun slots, and all that's left are the guns I received from these bounties, so it's out of this hand cannon. All these weapons, we have the Nearwend's Mercy and also the Finale's Peril, the 2 Matadors, the Each New Day, Havoc Pigeon, Laughing Heart, or the Panther Ray, and the heavy weapons we only got Steel Oracle with the Ruin Wake as well. I'm going to be jumping over to my next characters and showing you what I got there. Next up is my Warlock, and I have the Hexcaster, the Pally, and also another Nearwend's Mercy, a Longbow Synth, another Panther Ray, a next big thing which is horrible, and the sniper I cannot pronounce at all. And the heavy weapons I have for the Warlock are the Ruin Wake and the Something Wicked. And on my Titan finally I received the Spare Change, the Eyes Luna, and also the Rapier. The special weapons I received are the 2020 AMR7, the 77 Wizard, the Iron Reef sidearm of course, and another next big thing which is also horrible. And also finally, the heavy weapons I received are the Unending Deluge and the Steel Oracle. So if you guys need to check back on what I just listed so you can pick a primary, a special and a heavy for me to use in the next video, it's completely up to you guys. You can pick the worst guns if you want, or you can pick the best ones. Well, they aren't really that amazing ones to pick, but you know what I mean. You can pick terrible guns or you can pick semi-decent guns. And once again, the highest rated comment is the setup I'm going to be using, so if you see any setup suggestions down below and you agree with them, be sure to like them, or comment your own of course. I do hope this works out fine. It's just a little bit of fun you guys can be involved in as well. That's about it for the package opening, guys. Please do leave a like if you've made it this far in the video. Really does mean a lot to me. If you're new around here, please do subscribe. I make these package openings every single week, or at least every 2 weeks when I have both of the week's bounties stacked at once. And also let me know what you guys got for this week from your bounties. Because mine, I think I had it's fair to say I had a crap week, unfortunately. Otherwise, guys, please do leave a like once again. Subscribe if you're new around here. Thank you guys so much for watching if you made it this far in a video, and I will see you next time. Thank you very much for watching.